What's up, guys? So, you clicked on this video because you saw the title, Why You Suck at Life. And congratulations, we're going to find out together, okay? And I want to start off with my life's not perfect. However, I'm going to explain to you the simple steps I took to make my life better, okay? My life's still not where I want to be. However, I'm definitely leveling up because of these things, okay? So, if you're the type of guy, first of all, we're going to explain a few things, okay? Have some accountability. Okay, chances are if you already clicked on this video, you have some accountability. But we live in a society now that where people are, they want everyone to be the victim. You know, everyone's a fucking victim. Nothing's your fault. You know, it's because of your gender, your race, your whatever. Because you're gay. Because you're straight. Because you got no girls when you're younger. Because you're too short. You're too tall. You're whatever. Your parents, didn't love you as your neighbor's parents love their son or whatever. Blah, blah, fucking blah, okay? This is the world we live in where, and some of these weak motherfuckers might be like, oh, look, you look like a white dude. Of course, motherfucker, shut the fuck up, dude. This is 2025. We live in a world where, honestly, I'm, with all this shit going on, DEI and stuff like that, literally they go on to fucking these job search channels or whatever, Indeed, and they could be no, I want DI, and automatically if I'm more qualified than someone, my shit isn't popping up because I'm white. Okay, so shut the fuck about that crap. And we live in this world where they're trying to make everyone a fucking victim. Something's wrong with you and not your fault. If only this was different. And if you believe any fucking millisecond of that bullshit, you are fucked. Okay, you are fucked. Guys, there's people out there who have had way worse lives than you have, who are crushing it, man. You see the fucking motherfucking Indian people or Vietnamese people coming to America and be like, oh, racist, the systemic. No, because they're coming and they're fucking crushing it. These motherfuckers are making more money than anyone else, dude. Anyone else, they're making more money, man. They crush it. Bro, people rag on fucking Indians all the time, dude. You see on Instagram and stuff, they're like, oh, like the street food and stuff. Like people they say fucked up shit about Indians all the time, but yet they're here in America crushing it and making a fuck ton of money, and living a fucking great life. Good for them, you know. So if you're a type of motherfucker who's like, just a professional victim because the fucking news told you or your politician told you, your fucking woke ass motherfucker teacher told you to, man, fuck that shit. Either you can accept that shit and accept the fact you're gonna be a goddamn loser the rest of your life, or be like, let me have some accountability. Let me, maybe I'm fat because I eat like shit and I don't, go to the gym, but I mostly eat like shit and I drink and this and that, you know? Or, oh, like, dude, I grew up socially really shy, guys. I grew up really like a girl terrified the fuck out of me. Like, I remember being like in seventh, eighth, ninth, middle school, and like a girl had to ask me something like, oh, excuse me, or like, are you lying? And, like, my face would be like trembling and shit, dude. It was bad. The fact that I can get over that shit, and like, I remember I transferred schools 7th grade, and these two girls saw that I was like awkward around girls, and then they like made it their fucking life mission to be an asshole to me, and be an absolute fucking bitch to me, and rub that shit in every single day and get some weird fucking high off that shit. Yeah, that was my shit. Okay, yeah, I wasn't like, oh well, I can't do this. Poor me. If only it was different. No, I grew up eventually, and I was like, you know what? Let me take this shit by the like, let me figure this shit the fuck out. How to go up and talk to girls, and display my interests, and do this effectively. Okay, I'm not perfect, hey, but I've done it, man. I've done hundreds of fucking cold approaches at this point. How many have you fucking done? And there's plenty of guys, who just continue. Like, you got to get rid of this fucking victim mentality, guys. That's the shit that's gonna be your future bloodline is depending on you getting over this fucking bullshit that you've been fed and believe in. So there's that. And if you're the type of guy, like, one thing I'm telling you, go practice fucking retention, guys. Practice semen retention. Semen retention is your fucking almost your magic pill to solving so much bullshit in your life, dude. Like right now, I'm about like 2 weeks in. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know, maybe 2.5, no, or something like that. Anyways, I've been retaining, and I just feel way more fucking energized, guys. I feel more energized, feel better. I'm making fucking videos that are, again, I'm posting shit. Because back when I was last summer, hanging out with this chick all the time, and I was fucking, spilling the seed like fucking every night, I felt unmotivated, man. I was like a fucking castrated cow. Yeah, it felt great getting that high, and then you fucking fall asleep after, and I'm getting fat again because I'm fucking like not motivated, man. Versus when you're not, practicing celibacy and shit, you're a fucking warrior, man. You turn to a fucking warrior. You turn to some guy who goes out and does shit, doesn't complain. Like the more you retain, the less you fucking complain. I'm gonna make that to a fucking tagline. The more you retain, the less you complain because you actually take responsibility for your own fucking life, and you are motivated. You go up and if you want to talk to a woman, you find a track. It's not scary. Yeah, you're always gonna have a little bit of butterfly shit. Fuck, but it's just a reminder that you're alive. It's a fucking reminder that you're alive. It's a signal that you should go do something. Every time there's rational fear and irrational fear. And if you're a guy, your life sucks, you're a loser, it's because you've been listening to this irrational fear. Okay? Yeah, there's a rational fear. You're at the edge of a fucking skyscraper looking down, edge of a cliff. Yeah, you're fucking scared. That's totally normal. That doesn't mean your life sucks. Yeah, that means you're alive. You're not a sociopath. But when you're like, I really want to do this thing, but I'm nervous, I'm afraid, but I really want to do it, and you bitch out, that's irrational fear that got you by the fucking nuts and just fucked your life, in that moment. Who knows, I was actually watching this video the other day, and it was an Owen Cook video, and he brought some guy up to the stage, and he was talking about his irrational fear. He got offered to study abroad, man. Paid to study abroad. And he bitched out because he was like, oh, I don't feel worthy enough, Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. Yeah, definitely. However, fuck that shit, guys. Be fucking like selfish for that shit. Like give an opportunity, like fucking use that opportunity, man. Don't fucking I'm afraid what's gonna happen. No, fuck that. Do your fucking life, live your life. Guys, so if you're like not retaining, like if you have any excuse in your life, you feel like you're a loser and you're not retaining, start fucking retaining, okay? And like I said, the fears go away when you're retaining. You get the confidence, you start getting these little wins, okay? You gotta start getting little wins. That's how you become get the winning effect, okay? Owen also talks about this quite a bit. Winning effect is like doesn't mean you have to like do crazy shit, win a marathon but get the winner's pick. Like no, like you start taking little wins. Like man, okay, I went 1 day, I'm retaining. 2 days, we're retaining. 3 days, we're retaining. I went to the gym today. Okay, that's another win. Like I went to and cold approach that girl. No matter what the fucking outcome, I went and did it. It doesn't matter if like she said yes or no or maybe or walked away or spoke Chinese back at you. It doesn't fucking matter. You went up and did the thing you want to do. Okay, get these little wins, little wins, little wins, little wins. Okay, going to the gym is a little win. Eating right's a little win. Deciding no, I'm not gonna get that McDonald's ice cream. No, that's a little win. Okay, start stacking little wins, and then you start winning all the fucking time. And winners tend to win, and losers keep on losing. Okay, so you got to snap out of the fucking rhythm of losing all the time by stacking these little wins and counting little things that are good for you as a win. I woke up on time. That's a win. I decided to get out of bed and go for a run when I didn't want to. That's a win. I went to the gym today. That's a win. I ate right. That's a win. Little wins. Little doesn't have to be crazy things. There's a little things. Okay, and your life will start changing. Okay, I'm telling you, with retention, guys, it feels like your life could change literally in 2 weeks. Literally go from a guy who's social anxiety feels like oh I can't attract girls to like oh fuck I feel better about myself. I feel taller. I speak more clearly. I got more fucking balls. I literally feel the energy in my fucking nuts. That's how it is on retention. But guys, that's how you make yourself not into a loser. And if you are, that's how you turn your life around, guys. It's simple. Not necessarily, it's not gonna be easy all the time. Retention's not easy, especially to start, but it's simple. Okay. But anyways, guys, click the link below. Let's hop on a coaching call. I really would love to help you out, talk to you. Click that link and let's get something set up, guys. I really have a passion for this, okay? Anyways, peace out.